Is it too late to start a YouTube channel in 2022? Is the market oversaturated with content in your niche, making it feel impossible to grow as a new YouTube creator? If you're considering a new channel and you're just not sure where to start or how to get more views and more subscribers, stick around because this episode's for you. In today's episode, we're talking all about how to grow on YouTube in 2022. Joining me today is Jeremy Vest, a YouTube strategist and creator. So I really can't think of another person who would be better for this topic because not only have you helped many different brands grow their channel and have a YouTube channel yourself, but you're also starting a new YouTube channel. Can you tell us a little bit about your new channel before we kind of dive into tips to help others grow?
I have been in skateboarding for many years now, and now I'm really getting more into my roots, which is gardening. I'm really excited. I'm doing a lot of gardening in real life. We bought 7 acres in Chattanooga, Tennessee, so might as well use that passion to fuel a media company. I don't call it a YouTuber anymore. I say media company.
Do you call it a media company because you're expecting to build a business around it, or is there another reason?
Yeah, I think anyone that is a serious creator has to form a business.
How can other people start a channel and grow in 2022?
So one of the things I would say that has never changed is knowing what you do, what your value is, and why people would watch you. And by the way, most people don't actually know their true value. For example, when I was working with Roger Wakefield, who is a plumber, he thought being a master plumber was his value. And in fact, he's very charismatic, and being a master plumber and with 1 billion years of experience is actually not that big of a superpower compared to teaching people and being very charismatic.
Like, there's so many different creators on YouTube right now. How do you stand out?
Knowing who you are, what your value is, and then who your audience should be based on your value. So if I'm a skateboarding gardener, believe it or not, there's skateboarding gardeners out there. You can find anyone that matches what you do. Another thing I would say is win small. It's not about how big your audience is. It's about how hard you win with your audience. You know, how much value you give them. Don't underestimate the power of your freaky people that are like you. You know, Braille Skateboarding, I was the chief marketing officer of Braille for the last few years, the largest skateboard YouTube channel in the world. They're bigger than Tony Hawk. You know, no one even really knows who these people are. They're just a bunch of nerds that love to skateboard. And the reason they're the largest skateboard YouTube channel in the world is because you can do it too. They're just like the guys next door, and not everyone can do what Tony Hawk can do, but everyone feels like they can do what Braille does. And it's really cool. Like, if you connect with your audience, you can win small, and winning smaller could actually mean more revenue. And one of the philosophies of winning small on YouTube is getting 1% better every week. If you just focus on the small little things, you can definitely get better faster.
I know you're using shorts on your channel. Are you exclusively using shorts, or are you using shorts to potentially draw people in and get them to watch longer form videos?
My goal for this channel is I'm going to help build the first 100,000 subscribers with probably 80 to 90% of the views coming from shorts. The thing about vertical videos is if you can master a 15-second video, you can master a 5-minute video.
The nice thing too with shorts is that it's easier to do a lot of shorts and get better in a short amount of time. So what other tips do you have for growing on YouTube?
If you really want to dominate an industry, you know, you actually have to hone your craft and be good at the thing that you're talking about. I'm literally taking years, a couple of years, before I'm just making content full time because I want to actually get better as a gardener. So really focus on your craft and then have a thing. For example, I started studying about a year ago. I started studying the garden industry, and what I realized is 90% of people that buy plants kill them. I named my channel Plant Killer, And it's so funny when I introduce this concept to people, they're like, oh, my wife or my brother or my cousin or my husband kills plants. I should send this channel to him. So I figured out the actual pressure point, if you will, of the problem with people buying plants is they don't know how to keep them alive. So that's beginner gardeners. That's about 90% of the marketplace. So boom, my niche is specifically to teach people how not to kill their plants.
Well, what I like about Plant Killer is that it's very clear who you're targeting. Are there any other like big things that you think people really need to keep in mind as they're getting started this year on YouTube?
There are 3 things you need to really worry about. First one is clickability. If someone doesn't click on your thumbnail and title combination, then they'll never see your video. The next one is watchability. If someone clicks on your thumbnail and they don't watch your video very long, then you're never going to make it. So you have to make content that people actually want to consume. And then the third component is likability. Make it about your audience and actually make that community like your people, so that they're commenting and sharing and liking and participating.
What is one question that you have for our audience?
What's the hardest thing about being a video creator?
Well, I'll tell you my hardest thing. My hardest thing is making time to create content consistently. Any last minute tips you want to leave the audience?
I would just say that keep it simple.
Well, love it. I am super excited to see your journey as you are creating your new media company. And if you want to learn more ways to grow your channel and how to become more successful on YouTube, click that linked video and I'll see you in the next episode.